In this video, I'm going to share with you how to make 1 Sol per hour. It could take a little bit longer than an hour or a little bit less than an hour. It just depends on the traffic that Pump Fund is having. This is only unique to Axiom Pro. The invite link is in the form of a pinned message. It's only by invite. They have some other cool features that these other platforms don't have, like BullX and GMGN, which I love them both. But this works perfectly with Axiom Pro. Now, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need 1 Sol, you're going to need the right mindset, and to understand these filters that I'm about to share with you to literally do this again and again and again and again. And this is not by luck. This is actually skill and discipline combined. So without further ado, let's go bank that coin.
Francis Dune, uncensored.
I have exactly 1.058 Sol in my account. I know many of you following me here and watching these videos probably don't have large capitals, and that's fine. And you don't need large capitals, especially with this particular strategy that I've been using to scalp and scrape. This strategy, we're not really looking for a moonshot, okay? We're looking for that window of opportunity that normally happens within this column, which is called a final stretch column on Axiom Pro. Axiom Pro is very special because it has certain UI metrics and parameters we go by that doesn't exist on other platforms like BullX, like GMGN, which, by the way, I use those two platforms for other purposes and they work perfectly for those particular needs. But today, when it comes to scalping, that involves something where you want to see the pro trader count, something that has the DEX paid here, the DEX screener paid, goes a long way for this particular strategy. And we're ideally getting to these tokens that are ranging from anywhere from 15,000 market cap to, say, 25,000 market cap, maybe at most 30,000, but we're really playing with fire there. And we're looking to scrape a 25%, 30% at most, maybe even 15%. And we do that 5, 6, 7, 8 times for the day, and we call it that, okay? So normally, most of the cold-blooded murderers, I like to call them, reside over here where, you know, once the token goes to, like, say, 11,000 market cap, they literally pull the rug, or I shouldn't say pull the rug because you can't literally pull the rug by definition and draining the liquidity, but they do pump and dump it back down to the starting market cap, pretty much getting you wrecked. Okay, so over here, you're not looking for the big long gainers. You're looking for that because you're starting off, as I said, if you're looking at it at a 25,000 market cap, well, you know, the migration starts at, I think, 55,000. So that's 100% sure, but it's much safer to start it off at 25,000 and then make a 20% scraper and call that. And whatever else happens to the token, you know, moving forward, you don't give a shit, okay? The filters that I use is right here, okay? And I went over this already, but here we go. So we are in the final stretch tab. So you want to click here. And then you got 3 other additional tabs for this area, right? And the first field over here is age, 45 minutes. I don't want anything that is older than 45 minutes only because that means that how there's not much interest in it. And if I get into that because I like other parts of it, maybe it's a narrative or it's a legitimate project for AI, or whatever it is, if everybody else doesn't care about it, then I'm going to be stuck in that position. And then it's going to go down in price, which means I lose even more money, the capital that I put in on top of the fees. So anything older than 45 minutes, I'm not interested in it, right? That means it's probably going sideways and then it'll go south. Top 10 holders, percent of the supply, maximum 35. That's on the high end. You can adjust that to your liking. Maybe it's, I don't know, you could put 25 if you want, right? I do 35. Insider percentage, 30. You could put 20 for that or 25, however you feel. I put 30, not to rule out too much because then you're left with not much options. Bundle percent, 25% is the absolute most. You know, ideally you want to see this metric, which is right here, okay, in the green. So this one is 1% right now, okay? I'm putting the maximum 25 and holders 12. This is like a stupid metric that I should raise that if anything. On average, you really see them around 50 minimum, 55. Sorry, well, that's the minimum, but on average, about 100 holders, okay? But you could put this if you want anyways. And then come over here. This is something I like to do. I don't want to see anything under 15,000 market cap. Again, they're mainly scams. And as I said, they're all scams here for the most part, okay? But you rule out a lot more, you know, more of the more vicious scams. Anything under 15,000 market cap, you press apply now, and it should look something like this, okay? So there seems to be a narrative here with this SENES. I've seen a couple of them come right here. SENES. This may migrate, and it looks like it might. You know, it is what it is. But again, this strategy, we're not looking for narratives. That's a different strategy we look at, where you could probably take advantage of the ones that do successfully migrate. You want to get in on a position, take advantage of another pump over there. Or if you're looking for the long moonshots, then you might want to try to find that narrative here. But that's a video for another day. So let's take a closer look at this to see where we stand. And right off the bat, this is very sketchy. Right off the bat. 144 people, 16, 20. See, it looks sketchier at 20% bundlers with 16% insiders. I don't really want to mess with that. Okay. And also, I want to say with these narratives, what you do see is you would see a lot more scammers coming with that narrative, and then they will be bundling and doing a bunch of other tactics to game the system, right? But if you have these casual tokens, like say whatever the fuck this is, whatever the heck this is, and this gets here, chances are it's not a orchestrated attempt, right? That's what I've been noticing. So what we got here? This looks somewhat interesting here. Wow. So he was at 20, came back down. 124 holders. Guys, again, limited capital. We're working with one soul. What can we do with that? And I mean, this guy was on the, I don't know, 25K. Is there interest in this for whatever reason? Right? That's what we want to see here. Dev has nothing. It's going up, but... Right? Holders are at 121. That's always important. Right? To make sure that doesn't drastically crash. We'll go on to the next one here. Oh yeah, I also keep this open here on the left. Right? It is kind of going up, but we don't want to buy now. Not now. Look at that. We would have, had we bought in as we came in, we would have taken advantage of all of this. Right? So yeah, that would have been a good one right there, guys. Good example for you to see. Again, looked at the front metrics. That's all I need to see, you know, to give me interest in the token, right? And sure enough, had we entered, we would have been in a nice little profit right there. That's fine. Let's see what else we got here available for us. Let's come back to him. Seems to be the same top all the time, around 25K, and comes back down. See? I just bought in. I just sold. Oh man, it didn't trigger. I just sold. Look at that, guys. 32%. Now look, that was straight luck. However, what wasn't luck was my filters, right? That got me here. So as you can see, 32% trade right there. Okay? A big buy came in right here on this candle, and we're in on the trade because we waited for the retrace, and that worked out very well in our favor. Right now, our total SOL is 1.32. Not too bad. Let's see what else the market has to offer. This one here is interesting. It's been here for some time, and I mean, I'll buy in there. Just did. And I sold. Look at that, 18%. See, guys? Scalping. That's how we scalp. Pick and choose. Right now, not too much on that one, but still nonetheless profitable, right? 1.452 is our SOL balance right now, guys. This is how you do it. I'm taking a look at Rochi again, and he seems to be getting some life. I like that the dev's out. The holders seem to be maintaining themselves. The pro traders aren't too bad either, which means those are like real traders. Let's just see here if he dips back down a little bit. Again. It's just whatever. Come back down. Come back down. Come back down to 21. There it is. 21. There it is. There it is. Bye. Another option you could do is you could press this instant trade and you could have your one little sort of like button here. And 12% we're up on this side here. I'll show you 13 now. We sold for 15%. That's the name of the game, guys. Call it cheating, call it what you want. This is scalping. Yes, sure, if we held, it would have been more, but we're not going to get too greedy. We would have got a lot more now, too. It's fine. We're in and we're out. Okay, now we're at 1.55 soul. If you got small capitals, this is the strategy you want to be using, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got another one that just populated here. That seems to be getting some action. Oh, man. I'm not buying that top end, though. And the holes are still a little bit too few for me, but let's see. This is not a good time to buy here. I want that to come back down. Then it gets out of range. $75. There's the 18 and the 19 again. Gotta be, pick and choose your spots for sure. Holders are going up. That's good. If he comes back down to 17, I'll buy. Holders are coming in. Gotta wait. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Go down lower. Ah. Okay, we'll fire away there. Should have really waited, but we'll take that. 23% right there, guys. Yes, it's going higher. Oh, fucking shit. It's going way higher. But it's okay. We don't want to get into the greedy game. All right? That would have probably given us like 50% right there. But it's okay. We're chipping away, right? 1.7. Let's move to the next. Another one just caught my eye. That's this guy over here. Dewey's Nuts. 87.90. Nice. Is going up. Ah, man. I just don't like the top end. 87 holders. This puts me in a tight spot. Yeah, you see? This is a fork in the road right here, man. I missed out on it, it feels like. Mm-hmm. 90, 91, 93. Oh, it's going to pump. I feel like it's going to pump. Watch, look, see? Remember, we're scraping, right? So all of that is good. Okay. Back down. This is where you buy if you want to go in. Let's go in. We're in. $100 there. This one could get turbulent. Is this the first one that fucks us? Holders are going up slowly. We're maintaining. I'll get the fuck out of this one. I don't like staying there for too long, so it's a slight profit, and it's going up as we got out. But that's the name of the game. It's okay. You got to go with your intuition and your gut sometimes. It's okay. 8% on this one. Let's move on. 1.769. And just like that, another potential opportunity opens up. So we got a Dex paid. Dev sold. I like that. 30 minutes. I like that. Holders over 100. I like that. Let's buy in. We're at the highest point, though, man. Let me just check one last thing here. What's their X about? Power of paper and development printed. Dex paid. Let's go. Buy in. One soul. Sell. We gotta be patient with this one. Limit. Market 100. Let's be patient and see if it catches eyes. 130 holders. According to this, there's no clusters. We're looking at our P&L over here. Fire away over here if we want. DEX screener is paid, as you can see here. It's always a good sign, especially earlier, not later. It's in our range of 45 minutes, so 31 minutes. Still new enough. Just need more eyes on it to pump our bags. We're at 12. Put a sell limit order at 19.9K, which is roughly, I think, 20-something percent. May go down, and then may climb back up. If there's a flash pump, we should trigger our sell limit. That'll be, we wouldn't be able to register that in a flash pump in our brains to then manually click with our thumb, or with our index finger on the mouse. 141 holders. Yeah, profits were taken. That could scare people off. 143 still. Go. 18. Okay. Resurrecting. Normally, I would have cut my losses on this. Holders didn't get scared off all that much. It's not out of the realm of possibility to have a DEX screener rug or dump. 137, 136, 135. This is the problem here. 133. This is what I mean by this is a window of opportunity. You can't be hanging in there for too long. And we were in the profits about, 18%? Yeah, we got to get out of this one. So, that's our first, and again, could have triggered that. If you're waiting for your limit order here to hit, you don't really just go off of that. You got to go with some intuition, and literally was going to press it. So just before, I was at about 18-something K, right? I'm in the green. But right now, that's it. That's scaring people off, the holders. And that's okay. So we're back down to 1.3 SOL. And again, we could have manually sell that. And it's okay. It's okay. DEX screener paid is a good sign of people to come to buy in. But does that mean it's always going to pump and moon and migrate? No. So you need to take advantage of that initial sort of like hype of it being paid for DEX screener. Okay, what else we got here right off of the bat? Right? And again, you need to know that you will. What's this? You will find yourself in some situations where you're also not going to thing all in a row. We had a nice little streak there and we're disciplined and we're going to stick to that plan. This one here is a little bit. Bundlers in the 10. Need that down to come back down to 24. Back down to 24. I'm back down to 24. Even 26. Okay. Okay. I'm in. Got in there. We're up 10%. 12, 13. Sold. Ah, fuck. Anyways, 15%. All right. Let's move on. Okay, here's another one. Dev still with 1%. Oh, no, sorry. That's the old one. Dev sold here. 125 holders. Interesting. It's resurrecting from the dead. Let's see. Buy in. Sold. 19%. Just like that, guys. You see? It's all about picking and choosing your spots, and also a little bit of intuition, as I said. In and out. 19% on that one. Okay? So now we're at 1.564. Right? Interesting one over here. Dev sold 1% bundles 19. It's actually not bad on how I like it. 6 holders, that's the only thing. Wait. 16. Is it rugging? Yeah, he might be. Let's go in. I'm in. Let's get out. Let's get out. We're out. We're out. Down 13% on that one. That's okay. It's all about feeling. Didn't have a good feeling on that one. Should have never entered such a low holder count too. As we're waiting here, we see another one that caught my attention. 153, 102. This is actually really nice, man. Just looking for an entry. Come lower. There it is. 14. Up 11 already, but we gotta be careful. Sold. Fuck. There we go. Sold. 29%. I had it on limit by accident. So there we another example, guys. We're in, we're out. We're back up to 1.55. And it's still going, but again, we're good with that. You know, we're moving on. So let's take a look back at this token that we were in just now. Well, we're looking at, rather, not in. This seems to have, man, it's getting really out of reach here. This is some kind of Elon Musk thing again. Elon developing agent. I don't know what the heck all of this means, but again, it's just some random ass thing here. But people seem to be running on this, so again, I'll at least come back to 26 and we'll buy in. Okay. Come back down. A little bit more. We're in. Taking a bit of a hit. Clipped. Holders are holding and going up slightly. Put that sell limit. We're grinding, guys. This is the definition of the trenches. And you could do this with, like, you know, a bit more size if you want. But again, I'm doing this for you guys with one soul. You could do 2, 3. I wouldn't do anything more than 3, to be honest, in these levels of 20,000 market cap plus. To my surprise, this is holding not too bad, the holders. Remember, we can always manually sell. So market 100, manually sell. Here we go. Just testing our faith again. It's bouncing back at the 20. This is where people come, new money comes in, right? On that pullback. But again, man, I don't like to be into these positions. Like, this is very long for me to be in this type of position here. Especially on the high end, right? Where you're trying to cross over to the 30s. Holders are going to bail. These are the better levels, right? Going into the 20s instead of going into the 30s. This one has life, though. Holders did die off, man. I don't like that. Here we go. It's coming back for another wave. Almost back to our entry. Okay. Major resistance. Right where we entered. Okay, we're out. We'll move on. Oh, what the hell? No way, dude! No way! Did you guys see that? If I stayed, oh my, yo, what the fuck? Oh my god, bro! The moment I manually sold, it fucking had a big buy order that would have triggered my limit sell. Oh my goodness! Literally, literally. Oh my! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! It's okay though. We're on the right track. That's the main thing. The filters are working. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We didn't even lose anything from that, if anything. But that, look at this. Do you see this candle right here? This buy, boom, boom. This is my sell limit. We would have triggered that order. And I literally pressed the sell button like about half a second before that. It's okay. We move on. So we're looking at this guy over here. Here's another one. 35. Let's see this guy real quick. Okay, let's buy him. I'll put my sell limit to 18. If he posts that he made a payment for deck screener, and this goes paid, we should see a pump that should cross the 18. But if not, people tend to lose patience right here. See, 117. All right, you don't like to be into these things for too long. I don't feel too confident about this one, to be honest. Just don't like staying still for too long. Yeah, we got to get out of this one. We'll take the nominal loss. Move on. Okay, let's check this one out here. Deck screener paid for. Let's try them out. $147 holders. 18. Up 20. Take that. We'll take the 18. Yeah, we have another culprit here, guys. Really good holders in the amount of time. This one looks bullish. Let's buy in right now. Quick buy. Done. Buy. Oh, deck screener paid too. Bundles are limited. Insiders are limited. On paper, this looks very good in my humble opinion. It did kind of dump down from 43 though for whatever reason. Yeah, so let's see what happens here. Holders are still strong, and one could imagine they are already in. They probably bought in past this point and came down. They're holding for whatever reason. Let's see how this one plays out. 100% there. Let's do a limit sell of 100%. Sorry, let's go to 24. We're upping this one a bit more. Oh, look at this. We're already in some okay profits. 25%. Damn, man. We gotta take that. Sorry. Scraping, guys. Ah, man. Went out to 15. Oh, shit. I didn't get to sell. The slippage didn't trigger. Okay, we'll keep it there for now. Ah, fuck. Move that. I mean, we should be taking this here, to be honest. Even at... Ah, fuck. See, now we missed our chance to sell there. That's okay. 271. Wait for the next pop. Once again, have it on the 1 second chart. Is this a legit project or what? What is this? 76. These guys aren't abandoning it. See that, guys? That's the difference when you don't sell, right? It doesn't go through. Oh, that's done. That's done. Oh, is it? He's coming back. Now we're down 43. 8. That's done. 8. Literally had the chance. Oh, bro, I pressed the trigger too. Yeah, that's done for. I mean, I don't know how that revives. Hold on. Hold on. Thought I sold it, man. I might have had the fucking limit on. Hold on. We're not done yet. 229. Stay above 2. Nobody's going to be interested in this coin now, man. Okay. No, maybe not. Wow. Bro's fucking reviving. Damn. Man. It's pretty impressive, guys. This thing to go below 10, well, 8,000. Pretty much near the bottom. Come back to where we are at right here. Holy shit, to my entry. That's wild. I'm going to take it right there. Fuck this. I'll take the small -6 instead of the -55. This is the game, though, guys. You know, you get like, you really get a vibe for them, you know? Normally, a lot of people would already sold, right? Once it crosses under 10, you know? But we got some experience over here. Had a feeling it could have come back up. But again, we're at 1.42. This is how you make 1 soul per hour. Let's take a look at this guy. Bitbird. 14 KMC. Low. It looks actually pretty damn good, to be honest. Let's go in. We'll buy in. Highest it's been. Trigger that manually. Just sold 17%. Let's move on to the next. That's the scalping game, guys. This is a perfect example on a token that we sold before the guy rugged. This is why you don't want to be sitting on these tokens for too long. Although we put in the filters to mitigate, as I call them, the cold-blooded murderers in the first row or in the second or the middle row. They still have those type of guys. But there's a window of opportunity for you to really make money, right? And as I said, that's why I put my filters to 15,000 market cap. And then, you know, right on or about here, I sold under the 20. I like to do it within the 20 range about here too, but you always are exposed to danger, as you can see here, right? So this is pretty much where we bought in and sold. And then not too long after that, this guy decided to do his thing. This is another reason why I like to get into these tokens after the developer sold. Because once he sells, it's off to the races. Who could get out of this token the fastest? As you can see, there's only 20 holders now. But we did the right move. So we have these banjos. I'm noticing that how they're getting a lot of love. Maybe some sort of funny thing happened. Some sort of narrative. But as I tell you guys, we're not chasing narratives here. We're chasing pure numbers. And I might dabble here. One more. Let's go in there. Put the limit sell just in case we got a flash pump. Then put my finger on the trigger here. We sold. We'll take that. 18% on that one. Okay, guys, move to the next. Okay, here's another one, guys. Justice for for this woman here. Let's buy in. This looks bullish. We bought it. 10%, 15, 20. We're done. 24, 23%. We're done. That's how you do it. And it's probably going to migrate, but I didn't have time to research this shit. Okay, guys, as you can see right there, 23%, and our soul is now 1.8. Hey guys, 1 soul per hour, baby. Let's go. Okay, guys, I'm looking at this here. I just did some quick research, and with this girl here, I mean, I might buy back in. Look, this is a real thing that took place today from the White House. Jocelyn Nungari was horrifically murdered. Okay, and that's just today. So I think this could run, and people bought some other stuff. Let's buy back in. Fuck, back in quick. Did we get in? Ah, fuck, it didn't trigger. Ah, my slippage. Oh, man, look at that. Do you see? My slippage is only 10% on the buy. Okay, good. Ah, man. Hold on. Back down, go to 20s, 20s, 20s. This probably could migrate even. Looking for a spot right about. There's good. Fuck it, let's go. Okay, it could get scary here and come down to the 20K mark. Right? Like right now. But it could pop back up easy is what I want to say, just like that. Dev just bought too, that's weird. That's actually a good sign. Holders are going up. Yeah, this is very volatile. It's okay. Let's not get scared and get shaken off. Okay. Look at this. It's got action written all over it. This one very well could migrate. You just gotta have to, you know, be willing to sit tight during the turbulence times. I just don't like this shit here. It is what it is. So again, we've already bought into this and sold, right? In the last trade. Look at that. See, we're done. I'm getting out. That's another 18 on the dot. And it probably would migrate, this thing. If it comes back down, I'll trade it again. Guys, look, we're almost at our target, 1.976. Okay. Oh, look at this, bro. This is a beauty. I should have just waited it out. It would have fucking... Come back down. Come back down. There. Sold. Fuck, it didn't let me. Oh, what the fuck? I already sold, yeah, 26%. And, ladies and gentlemen, just before the migration, you see that? That's key. Perfect. I don't want to get caught up into when it migrates and then fight with fucking bots and everybody else. And this very well may send, because this is a real thing. This probably will go over, I would say, 150,000 market cap, maybe 200K. But I'm not willing to take that risk. Why? Because I want to make 1 SOL per hour like we just did here. 2.33, we started with about 1 and change. And that's exactly how you do it, guys, with these filters. Go over this video, watch the replay over and over and over, and I'll be dropping more value pack content like this. Hope you guys enjoy it. Literally 1 SOL per hour. All right, guys? I mean, it could extend past that too. It just depends on how busy Pump Fun is. But nonetheless, we just showed it to you guys again and again and again and again. And it's okay to take some hits, right? Like, if you're down like 12%, it's better being down 12% than being down 45%, 55%, and trying to make that back up, right? There you have it, guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Until the next one, your ass is on your own, bro. Later.
Francis Dune, Uncensored.